Hey, what was that?
Went forward in time to view alternate futures, to see all the possible outcomes of the coming conflict.
How many did you see?
14,605,000.
How many did we win?
One.
Welcome back to Brothers Theory Productions, everyone. I am Q, and today we have another Henry Stickmin theory. Let's take a look at the Toppat orbital station, the spacecraft of the Toppats, who is in space. But I think that the Toppats just signed their death sentences. Let's begin, shall we? The Toppat orbital station is a gigantic space station owned by the Toppats. It is featured in all pathways of completing the mission, except for Toppat Civil Warfare, where the only aircraft we see is the airship. I personally don't mind, since this pathway is my favorite. What is yours?
What is yours?
Let me know in the comments below. It is located in the Toppat launch site. Its location seems to be a relatively flat area of the Dogobogo jungle. Where is that, you might ask? Well, it is in the Amazon rainforest. If you were thinking about just walking in, it is secured by the best people in the business. I'm serious, you're not getting in.
Hey, can you... Oh yeah, sure thing. Wait a minute.
At the bottom of the hull is a grey half circle that hides the Supreme Dominance laser. Henry got this. The Toppats obviously want to launch it, so the leader tells everyone to
Get in the rocket.
It is launched with the help of 3 rocket engines that detach after launch.
Cool.
To find out whether the rocket would be able to take off, we need to take a look at some general criteria and investigate whether the station meets them or not. The environment of space is lethal without protection. The greatest threat in the vacuum of space derives from the lack of oxygen and pressure, although pressure and radiation also pose risks. The effects of space exposure can result in ebolism, hypoxia, hypocapnia, and decompression sickness. But don't worry, astronauts who go to space have experience, and a spacesuit not to mention. However, the Toppats have none of that.
This could be dangerous.
They wouldn't survive a second in space, if they can make it there at least. Let's see whether the station could enter orbit and go in space. In Toppat King, Henry is the leader of the Toppat clan, and after getting left behind, he somehow manages to get back in the station. I mean, almost, because Reginald catches him. After giving us a throwback to the presumed dead ending in fleeing the complex, the former leader happily pulls Henry up, since he has no reason to drop him.
You know, I could drop you right now and nobody would know. But why would I do that?
But this begs the question, how did Reginald manage to pull Henry back up?
It's just the wrist. It's just all in the wrist, buddy.
No, it's not.
You see, it's supposed to enter orbit. It needs to be going about 11 kilometers or 7 miles per second, or over 40,000 kilometers per hour, or 25,000 miles per hour. So if Reginald wants to pull Henry up, his muscles have to overcome the downwards force Earth is pulling the ship and consequently everyone down. Lifting Henry up is literally impossible. Either Reginald is superhuman, being able to pull someone up with one arm in an ascending spacecraft, which is impossible, or the spaceship isn't going fast enough. This theory is already pretty long, so I think I'll split this theory in 2 episodes. There's still a lot to investigate, like the food supply and the safety measures. You don't want to miss the conclusion. I appreciate you watching, and for the time being, remember, or this theory is completely wrong and dumb. Oh well.